Going to the bathroom, in the bathroom, and that black student came up and she was crying and came outside, she was sitting on top of the guys, looking at like I told the guys were like, so I don't know why they feel like chanting and trying to cause me mental anguish. Like they're trying to frame me up as crazy. But they say in America you can take money over or you can inherit somebody's estate or claim or get guardianship over there if you can claim they're crazy. So it's like they have an agenda to turn me crazy and any money I could get from my mother's daughter's training, mental illness for my mother and killing a darling for they hope to get it. But my mother was saying her daughter is part of a gang, Polanyi. So I believe these people are costing me. They have an agenda to turn me crazy and fake mental illness on me and have the police harm me and get somebody, my family to make claim to all my any money and a potentially win like a ghetto lottery where people fake harm or try to get the city employee to harm them so that they can make money off of the city. So they're using me as their pawn, you know. So this is what is going on. And, I'm being stalked and I'm being followed, and this has to be investigated. Because so it seemed to purposely lock up the bathroom door just to cause me mental anguish, to get me angry so that the police precinct there can come and arrest me. They're trying to get me either killed or cause me to mental harm so they can declare me crazy and take over my any potential assets. So, so the international community has to be aware it's not safe here for the World Cup. I've contacted the prosecutor here in Manhattan, Alvin Berg, last year, and I don't know why he hasn't helped me yet. I sent him like a 2 hour video. So there's a gang that may be linked to the hip hop. My mother was in her daughter Bolanle and Flora were trying to kill her for money, and they've since killed her. She said that especially that Bolanle was part of the narcotic gang. So I believe that hip hop may be involved also. So what they do is stalk me 24/7, try to cause me mental anguish, hire people or bribe people to join in. So as I was trying to use the bathroom this morning, they went and locked up the bathroom door and kept me waiting even downstairs for like 15 minutes. And when I got upstairs, they locked up the bathroom door. Yeah, I had to remind them that, the bathroom door is supposed to be open 24/7. And she pretended like she forgot. And she kept coming, the janitor then kept coming around me, acting like she was still cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. So they just try to make me feel uncomfortable and try to put the complaint. Because it's such a tight corner there. And, cleaning around me is happening to move around. They're just trying everything possible to create a hostile environment. And this is very serious. They're using a subway transportation facility standing outside Manhattan Terminal for like gang activities to try to harm and rob a homeless foreigner me. And the international community can't allow this to happen, especially a city that's supposed to host the World Cup, FIFA 2026 World Cup next year. New York City wants to host the World Cup. And I reached out to the Canadian Prime Minister to ask him for assistance. And since I've been getting followed around. I reached out to him on YouTube. And since then, I've been followed around by like British agents and all kinds of people that will tell me they're working for Jesus. I'm like, okay, I said, I've been getting followed. I don't know if they're trying to kidnap out of America because America is also friends with Canada and England. They're all part of NATO. And I hear there was a Canadian that was tortured. He alleged the Canadian soldiers and the US soldiers tortured him as a Canadian citizen. In Guantanamo, they had to sue the Canadian government for $200 million. So I don't know if they're trying to remove me from America, deport me, and claim America is not safe, and deport me to another country for the extortion to continue. But I'm a U.S. permanent resident. No other country is safe for me. My mother was alive. She told me all of her family members all over the world, some in England, so none of them helped her. And she has a daughter in Nigeria, but my mother said that girl was trying to kill me when I was a child because that daughter was mad that my father was different from hers. My mother married another person because she gave birth to me. And so that daughter grabbed me and phone call was trying to throw me out of the window when I was a little baby. And my mother had to get that daughter arrested by the police. But that daughter comes from a rich family, the father's side, so they freed her and got the case dropped. So I've not been able to get justice anywhere. So Nigeria is not safe for me, nowhere in the world is safe for me. That's why, in case I'm kidnapped and lured out of America under any pretext, so they may try to make claims that, look, America is not safe for me, people want to harm me, so that's why they had to kidnap me. No, nowhere else in the world is safe for me. And my mother said she reached out to all our family members all over the world, and none of them would help me and her when we were homeless. And so she said, if anything should happen to me, only strangers. I could only, if anything should happen to her, she told me before she was killed by her daughters. So if any harm should happen to her, I should only reach out to strangers. So I found wisdom in what she said. So I don't have any caring family member. So even if I'm killed, only international human rights organization or local activists should take over my case and get justice for me and my late mother. And the remaining money should be given to in charity to those suffering xenophobia like me. In case I'm alive and left disabled, I should be allowed to remain here in America, especially here in New York. I'm a U.S. permanent resident, legal permanent resident, and only an international human rights group or local human rights organization should be involved in my welfare. So I'm not under no circumstance am I safe abroad, you know, because America has so many allies and they may just try to use a false facade saying I'm not safe in America. So any attempt to kidnap me and extort me, I want international activists and local activists to be on the lookout. I'll continue to post videos in case I suddenly disappear. They need to look into the roles of the British and Canadian government because I'm being followed around by British agents and Canadian agents. And this is so bizarre. But say that they work in partnership with the American government. They are all NATO allies and they cover up torture for each other. So this may be one of those things that they're trying to cover up the torture. My friend in Uganda was trying to help me after the police took our home on Staten Island, me and my mother's home unlawfully, and the police went and took him there. So I'm a witness to a lot of those. I recorded Uganda before they killed him, saying it was going to help me, and the police went and took him. And they never let me testify in court. Also, my mother recorded her when she was telling me her daughter was about to kill her. And I was under FBI surveillance then because I was arrested and put in immigration prison in 2000. So I've been under FBI surveillance. So I'm a witness to a lot of crime. So I don't know if some of these American allies, as a gift to America, are trying to just dissolve me, kidnap me or whatever. So this is bullying, and the Western countries used to participate in slave trade of West Africans like me, and this may be a continuation of that slavery, and it is against international law. You can't forcefully displace anyone, and you need to stop using the agent to follow me around and stop trying to intimidate me as the local gangs are harassing me. So they believe, they can all it's like a conspiracy. Whoever gets to harm me first, and it's like they're after the money. And I don't know who's promising to bribe this person. But in case I'm harmed or whatever, no family member or friend should take over my stay. The money should be given to international human rights organization and local activists here to run my stay and to get justice for me and my late mother, and the rest should be donated to charity for those that suffer xenophobia like in case I'm killed. And nobody should use my sperm to create any child. I'm transsexual. I'm not looking to get married to anyone, and I'm not trying to have any child, whether by surrogacy or adoption. You know, I'm single, I'm married, and without any child or children, and that's the way I want it. So this was going on. In case I'm killed, I'm not just should be done, but none of my organs should be donated to anybody or any other purposes, whether for children, making or any other purpose.